Dubai Marina looks like the definition of success. Towering skyscrapers stretch into the sky. Luxury yachts line the waterfront. Million-dollar apartments reflect the desert sun through walls of glass and steel. To most visitors, it appears to be one of the most desirable places on Earth. A modern paradise built from nothing but ambition, money, and vision. But what if that image isn't telling the whole story? What if one of the world's most famous waterfront communities is hiding a reality that few people ever notice? Every year, millions of tourists visit Dubai and marvel at developments like Dubai Marina. They see crowded restaurants, luxury shopping, and stunning architecture. Everything looks alive. Everything looks successful. Yet beneath the surface, a different story has been unfolding for years. At night, when office lights turn off and tourists return to their hotels, something unusual becomes visible. Look closely at the towers. Hundreds of windows remain dark. Entire sections of residential buildings appear empty. Some apartments haven't seen permanent occupants in years. Others are visited only occasionally by owners who live thousands of miles away. This raises an uncomfortable question. How can one of the most expensive and prestigious developments in the Middle East have so many empty homes? The answer lies in a story of global investment, real estate speculation, and a city built at a pace rarely seen in human history. Dubai Marina wasn't designed simply as a neighborhood. It was created as a symbol. A statement to the world that Dubai had arrived as a global powerhouse. But symbols and reality aren't always the same thing. And the truth about Dubai Marina may be far more surprising than most people realize. To understand how Dubai Marina reached this point, we need to go back to the beginning. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Dubai was pursuing a bold transformation. City leaders understood that oil revenues alone could not guarantee long-term prosperity. They needed a new economic model, one built around tourism, finance, trade, and international investment. The solution was ambitious: create world-class destinations that would attract attention from every corner of the globe. Dubai Marina became one of the crown jewels of that strategy. Engineers carved a massive artificial canal through the desert, creating a waterfront district where none had previously existed. The project was enormous. Billions of dollars were invested to create luxury towers, retail spaces, hotels, and entertainment venues. Marketing campaigns promised an elite lifestyle unlike anything else in the region. Investors responded immediately. Buyers from Europe, Asia, Russia, and the Middle East rushed to secure apartments, often before construction had even begun. Demand seemed endless. Prices climbed rapidly, encouraging developers to build even more towers. New projects were announced faster than existing ones could be completed. The marina quickly became a symbol of Dubai's unstoppable growth. But beneath the excitement, an important shift was taking place. Many buyers weren't purchasing homes to live in. They were purchasing assets. Apartments became investment vehicles. The expectation was simple: buy today and sell later for a profit. As more investors entered the market, speculation became a major force driving demand. The development continued expanding, but the number of actual residents didn't always keep pace with the number of units being sold. What appeared to be explosive growth was also planting the seeds for a problem that would become impossible to ignore years later. During the day, Dubai Marina feels energetic and vibrant. Cafes are busy. Tourists take photos along the waterfront. Luxury cars move through the streets. Everything appears exactly as advertised. Yet the true picture often emerges after sunset. As darkness falls, large numbers of apartment windows remain unlit. In some towers, entire floors seem inactive. While the buildings are technically owned, many units are rarely occupied. This phenomenon isn't unique to Dubai. but the scale of luxury investment in the city makes it particularly noticeable. Wealthy buyers from around the world often purchase properties as a store of value. Some use them as vacation homes. Others leave them empty while waiting for prices to increase. In many cases, occupancy becomes secondary to investment returns. The result is a strange contradiction. Buildings can be sold out on paper while feeling partially empty in reality. Local businesses depend on regular customers, but seasonal occupancy creates fluctuations in demand. Community life can also suffer. Permanent residents build neighborhoods. They form relationships, support local services, and create a sense of identity. When large numbers of homes sit vacant, that social foundation becomes weaker. Some residents describe living in towers where they rarely meet their neighbors. Others say they frequently see new faces because apartments are rented short-term or occupied only occasionally. This has led some critics to describe parts of Dubai Marina as a vertical ghost town. Not because nobody lives there, but because a significant percentage of ownership doesn't translate into everyday residential life. The distinction is important. A thriving city requires more than buildings and investment. It requires people who call it home. And that may be one of the biggest challenges facing Dubai Marina today. So why does this happen? The answer lies in economics. Dubai has become one of the world's most attractive destinations for international property investors. Low taxes, modern infrastructure, political stability, and strong global connectivity have made the city a magnet for foreign capital. For investors seeking wealth preservation, luxury real estate can appear extremely attractive. But investment-driven markets often behave differently than residential markets. When buyers purchase homes primarily for financial reasons, occupancy becomes less important. Developers focus on sales. Investors focus on appreciation. As long as prices continue rising, everyone appears satisfied. The problem emerges when construction outpaces actual residential demand. More units enter the market than permanent residents require. On paper, everything looks healthy because properties continue changing hands. In reality, many homes remain underutilized. Economists have observed similar patterns in major cities around the world. Luxury districts in London, Vancouver, Hong Kong, and several Chinese cities have faced comparable challenges. Wealth flows into real estate, but community growth struggles to match the pace of development. Dubai Marina reflects this broader global trend. The neighborhood remains valuable and desirable, but questions remain about long-term sustainability. What happens if international demand slows? What happens if investors decide to move capital elsewhere? Property values are influenced by far more than local residents. Global interest rates, economic uncertainty, political events, and financial markets all play a role. This creates a level of volatility that traditional residential communities often avoid. Supporters argue that Dubai's growing population will eventually absorb excess supply. Critics worry that dependence on foreign investment creates vulnerabilities that could become more visible during economic downturns. Either way, the marina stands as a fascinating case study in how global capital can reshape entire cities. A future where capital moves across borders instantly, where luxury developments reshape skylines, and where the line between investment and community becomes increasingly blurred. And perhaps that is the real story hiding behind the glittering towers. Not whether Dubai Marina is empty, but what its existence reveals about the modern world itself.